Hello? Yeah. Woo. Oh, me, welcoming. Hello. And we're up here. Welcome to, it is actually Grown Up Storytime 166. Yes. So it's a special edition program we have here where we're living in the past.
Where I fucked it up and none of us caught it.
Nope. That's right. Also, our brains are tired. But thank you for being here because we're gonna wake up our brains together. We're gonna get some. These are our best. Some of our best stories. We honestly had a ton of great stories this year. These are just the stories where we personally really liked both the story and the reader pairing together. And before I give it over to Emily, I'm just reminding myself to talk about merch. Okay, Emily, because we have it.
Hi. I can't really see you that well, so you're gonna have to be verbal. How many people, this is your first time here? All right, you picked a really good one to come to because it's the best of. So thank you so much for being here, and thanks for coming out on this cold night. I feel justified in our decision to have this show tonight. I think it's good. I'm glad to be here. Also, okay, so if this is your first time here, the way that this storytelling event works is that people send us stories, and we pick the best ones, and then we match them up with readers. So it's not a tell your own story event. And then those readers have about a week with the story to prepare, and then they show up and they tell that story as if it was their own. So it's a little bit different take on the storytelling thing. If you are super interested in a tell your own story event or you want to be the storyteller of your own story, we have a chapter of The Moth in Houston. And it's in the program too. It's the second Tuesday, and is it still at Warehouse Live Midtown? I know there was some switch up. Warehouse Live Midtown is the venue now? For one more month.
I meant that's TBD.
Okay, but they're on the internet. You can find them after that. Okay, so I think that's my bullet point.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and for the new people, if you have not seen the merch, we have merch, and they're both not safe for work, so they're both you must wear them in your personal time. But we got T-shirts, we got tote bags, we got stickers. You can show your grown up storytime love to all, and then bring them here. And then once you all are here, you will remember that this is a live show, which means even though the people up on stage their voices are amplified, if you make noise, we can hear you, for there is no screen in between us and you. All the sound carries. And unfortunately, I usually get to tell you, like, if you want to have a conversation, that's so great. I get it. You're out on Tuesday night. You want to hang out. You want to say funny things that the stories just reminded you. That's awesome. We have a really cold patio outside for you, highly refrigerated. There are also bathrooms you go around and to the left there in the hallway. So you could go have a conversation with yourselves in the bathroom. That's fine. But the big thing is, don't do it here. Do it over here. Okay. That way we just all get to enjoy the performance in the same way. Yeah.
As I mentioned earlier, this show works because we have people send us stories. So if that's something that you want to do, you can do that. We also provide feedback on stories. You can send us something that maybe you're not sure it's the right fit or you think it might need some work, and we'll work on it with you. We really like doing it. You can send us, even be like, hey, I have an idea, and this is what I'm thinking of. And we'll be like, yes, please type it up and send it to us. Whatever, just email us. The email is also, I think, on here. Yeah, grownupstorytimehouston@gmail. And we don't often have themes. This month, the theme is just the best of from the last year. But next month, we are doing a theme. We're doing a secret story time where all the stories are anonymous. Yeah, so if you want to send like a secret sexy story or a secret you pooped your pants and don't want people to know it was you story, you can do that. Next month is it. So the deadline will be like the first Tuesday of February, I think. Something like that. But yeah, just send it.
Yeah. And if you do want your name on the stories, that's what March is for. So you can still submit your stories, but if you really want to claim your story, we'll tell you whether or not we'll give you updates, but March. All right. And no, I have other things. Ah, yes. So at the Best of Storytime, we've done this several ways in the past. At one time, I did it like it was an award show. We're gonna just let our host do her thing when she gets up here. But I did before I wanted to. There is one person we really wanted to honor tonight, and if you have seen him either operating the camera up here or up in the back, you know that like honestly, he makes my life just so less stressed. Can we give it up for John Abad? He's our tech guy now. We love him. Seriously, I am just a more sane person at Storytime because of him. He's also the reason that this show will be on the internet and like actually indexed correctly, which as a librarian makes me very happy. And I just don't think that I tell him enough how happy he makes me. So now I'm doing it on stage. So John, you're the best. And you should personally thank him when you see him. Yes. Very cool. All right. Yeah, I think so.
I think it's time to start the show. So thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. I'm really glad you're here to see some of the best stories over the last year. It was really hard to pick, and there were a ton that we couldn't have for time reasons or reader reasons or whatever. But we're glad you're here, and I think you're really going to enjoy the host, who is Miss Mikey.
Hello, Continental Club. How we doing tonight? It's so good to see everyone. So we survived the polar Arctic whirlwind, polar, whatever the fuck we call it, apocalypse, and here we are. Welcome to GUST Best of. Woo! I will be your hostess with the mostess, navigating you through these stories of highs and lows. We go really quick from existential dread to shit jokes around here really quick. So buckle up. It's going to be a fun ride. I guess introductions are in order. As you heard, I am Miss Mikey. Can we give it up for the ensemble? This is the front. And this is the back. Oh my God, stop. Thank you guys so very much. Let me take this out of here. I'm a little big. Speaking of big, I am also known as the Sasquatch of the South. I've titled it thus myself, proving everything is bigger in Texas. She's bearded in beauty and grace. Miss Mikey, give it up for me one more time. I just want to keep hearing you applaud for me, that's all. You guys all look great. We're nice and warm and bundled up. Yeah, I can barely see all you guys. But we have some first timers. Oh, hi, how's it going? Hi, Mom, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Well, like I said, we have the best of the best, the funniest of the funniest, the saddest of the saddest, the happiest of the happiest tonight. You guys chose a fabulous night to come out. Shall we get started? You guys want to hear your first story? All right. So, excuse me, let me just... Our first story is Indy and the Legend of the Overfiend, written by Andrew Cosma and read by James Lancaster. Give it up for James!